Shuttles blow up, it's not always an accident. When shuttles blow up, it's not always an accident. When shuttles blow up, it's not always an accident.
What do you mean, not an accident?
Did you know NASA means deceive in Hebrew?
I did not.
Did you know NASA means deceive in Hebrew? Did you know NASA means deceive in Hebrew? Denver Airport was built by the Illuminati. Denver Airport was built by the Illuminati. Denver Airport was built by the Illuminati.
Alrighty, mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a 6er. Throw me a 7er. How y'all doing tonight? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're safe and happy and healthy. PacLives is doing okay. Don't worry about old PacLives. But I'd like to say, if you're watching this, you are the resistance. Yeah, I know. Some other crazy a-hole took that, made it famous. But I'm pretty sure I thought of that first. Pretty sure. I don't have no proof. No. Okay. I'm sorry. Anyways, tonight, guys, we've actually got some really heavy subjects. So you see me trying to cut the tension with my humor. Hopefully it's working a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe it's making it worse. But we're going to talk about, mainly tonight, we're going to talk about the Denver airport. Some people think it was constructed by the NWO, New World Order, Illuminati. They've been called many names. I'm not here to decide for you or cast assertions. I'm going to bring you some evidence we got. Some circumstantial evidence, and you be the judge. Let me know what you think in the comments if you're live, if you're here today. And then also we're going to look at a story. It's about a pyramid UFO, and I remember, I think it was 5 or 6 years ago, maybe more, I posted this pyramid UFO video, and the cover was, you could barely see it, and I tried to lighten it up as much, I probably should have liked it more on the thumbnail, but, and I remember 405er Soul Survivor, shout out to 405er Soul Survivor, if he doesn't hate me, but, yeah, guys, speaking of that, we had a lot of people making fake accounts of people that we really know and then trying to say, certain things. So I just would like to start anew with anybody and everybody out there who will accept me. If not, man, I understand. I was probably a jerk to you, and I apologize. We were having all kinds of crazy people, saying crazy stuff. And like I said, they're making fake names. I know for a fact 405 or Soul Survivor, just about everyone who was a mod had a fake account made of them. So it's my olive branch, if you'll accept it. If not, like I said, I totally understand, man. I deserve probably the harshest of. But anyways, I remember 405er commenting, saying that he couldn't even see the pyramid-shaped UFO in the thumbnail, I believe it was. It might have been the video. So it didn't really, it got a couple thousand views, I think, maybe. It might even only got 500. I don't know what it did. It didn't do the worst video we've ever done, but I just remember there wasn't a whole lot of talk. I was like, wow, that's amazing. It was so amazing, this pyramid UFO, that many people just dismissed it outrightly, which I understand. So it's what did it look like? A pyramid-shaped ship that was, what, two football fields big or something, wide and high. It was just insane. But we're going to look at a video of a lady who speaks about that pyramid UFO being seen, and talks about how I believe she's the what was it at the time? She was like the reigning captain of the intergalactic Confederation or something like that, man. But she was a real important lady. You could just tell by the way she approached the mic. And they told all these people at believe it was a United Nations meeting. They told everyone there, don't film, don't record, nothing. And then she spoke about us being visited by what they believe, the intergalactic whatever. They believe it was extraterrestrial in nature, and they have it's of unknown origin, and they're talking about that pyramid-shaped UFO. All that and more. We'll even look at a little. I was going to delve in deeper to this one, but it's kind of a taboo subject. You can't really talk about it. I totally understand. We're not trying to hurt anybody's feelings or talk bad about anyone. I want to let you guys know that during 9/11, I was alive. I was a little kid watching it on TV. I believe after it happened, because I think I was in school at the time. So just devastating to everybody around. All I'm asking for is answers. And you notice that anyone who wants answers, usually they don't last very long. It's very effed up, you know, and it's all we want's the truth. So, like I said, not trying to ruffle any feathers. We got a little tiny video about 9/11 and Family Guy also. And also, I got a little compilation video featuring Dark Matter. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Love his videos, so I hope you guys don't mind that. Hopefully, Dark Matter doesn't mind that. But first things first, let's get into that Denver airport. The Denver airport was built by the... okay. Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Anybody never? I'm saying hi in the chat. It don't look like anyone's came in yet. Hi. Okay. Alright, guys. But if you don't know, the Denver airport has so many, you know, myths and urban legends surrounding it. We could have done a stream for, you know, 3 to 5 hours, but I just want to do at least 1 hour with you great folks. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me ideas for videos. I'm trying to pump out good content for y'all, of course. But let's take a look at some pictures of the Denver International Airport. And I just want to let you guys know before we look at all these pictures, because I think there's 8 to 10 of them, trolling or joking around about a certain thing. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, you do it once, wow, that's, you know, you caught everyone by surprise. You do it again to kind of rub it in, you know, maybe 3 times, okay, maybe 3 times, if it's really just all jokes and nothing nefarious is going on, in my opinion. Definitely, probably not 3 times, if you know, but maybe, if you're, you know, really, you know how some people, they just, but you're going to see here, what is it, hey, what up, Victor, how you doing, buddy? 8 to 10, I forget how many images exactly. You guys will know. You'll count them. You can count them yourself. These are all giant murals at the Denver airport. And these isn't even all of them. There's more. There's like a guy with a big sword, and he's like got a bunch of, like, you know, a rainbow and some children around him. And they say he like stands for war. And when certain things happen, it'll expel war, and it'll be 1,000 years of peace or something like that. You know what I'm saying? This is a mural on Denver airport. So, like I said, I didn't bring that pic in or other ones like that, but I brought in, literally, like I said, if they're trolling or joking once or twice, you know, I literally saw one of them and I was like, you know what? You got us, Denver airport. You know what I'm saying? Literally, when I always thought there was like one, you know, like one, the lizard one, where they're like, what are we doing? Are we Illuminati? You know, and I was like, you rascals, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to show you guys this. 8, 10, I forget, there's a lot, over 10, but I only brought in, I think, 8, maybe 10. These are just, there's not even hiding it, like it's a nod and a wink, like, oh, but after, like I said, after 2 or 3 times, in my opinion, it feels less like a nod and a wink and more like they're just telling you. You guys ever heard of certain people, they say part of the demonic agenda is they show you all the evil and you have to actively, you know what I'm saying, was it, as long as they show you and you don't protest or you're not against it in any way, then you're complicit in God's eyes. You know what I'm saying? So the reason I tell you that is because, and we've had a lot of smart people tell us that, but the reason I tell you that is because you're going to see that either it's just really some old dudes with, you know, way too much time on their hands and like, hey, we'll make 10 of these. We'll waste the taxpayers' money and make 10 of these murals. Or there's something more going on. And I tend to believe the latter, as the English folks say. Anyways, check this out. This is the first one. It's like I told you, it's on a wall in the Denver airport. And it says, yes, Den's got some secrets, and I couldn't quite find the full one of this one. I wish I could have. But it says, since the airport's opening and whenever, endless rumors, and so it's just, I can't read that. Maybe you can, probably not, because only output in 720p. So, anyways, that's, it's like, oh, one of them, you see that one, which is not that funny. I don't think that's funny. Okay, there's one. And there's another one. And it says, it's at the Denver National Airport. Apologies for the noise. And it's got a lizard guy drilling or something. That's pretty scary, though, that head. And it says, it takes really big drills to get to the underworld. Okay, so that's like, okay, 2 times, Here's another one, guys. What's happening behind this wall? ? And the little answers A, B, and C under it. It says A, gargoyle breeding grounds. B, a top secret Freemason meeting. Okay, so I think both of those are true. Okay, I'm just kidding. But this, you know what I'm saying? They throw in the gargoyle thing, so the Illuminati meeting doesn't look so bad. It's like, oh, what if we were making gargoyles? These are stone things. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It's all a tactic. Hey, Z-Bell, how you doing, beautiful? So, and there's a stone gargoyle. And C is an improving airport experience. What are you talking about? If you're doing anything, it sounds like you're abducting. Okay. Here's another one. And it's got a person coming out of a hole type cave, underground. And it says under construction, ? Or underground tunnels, ? Learn the truth at denversomething.com. Okay, so that's 4 or 5 of them. You guys let me know when it stopped being funny for you. It wasn't funny the second one. Okay, this is getting kind of scary. Okay, this is like what, 5th or 6th? And it says streamlined security, and there's a gargoyle again. Or more secrets, ? Learn the truth that, and they're really trying to sell that website. I should have went to that website, huh, Z and Ventura. What are they hiding, the people, They're like, well, he didn't go to the website. You'd have found all the secrets. Come on, man. Okay. And then this one, this is like the 8th one in, guys. I don't think this is funny anymore. What are we doing? Okay. What are we creating? And there's a little cute kitty with a tinfoil hat on his head. What does that mean? Is that a nod to, you don't know, the people get made fun of now, but back in the 80s, well, they made fun of people in shows too. I think that was a tactic, But anyways, they would say that, they still, it's like a term, tinfoil hatters. It means you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Which is not fair, okay? And literally, a guy I don't know, whatever. Well, he probably got offed, unalived somewhere. I never heard from him again. But he was saying something about there's something in what is it? Tinfoil wrap or something like that. That if you put enough around it, it can create like a Faraday cage effect where nothing can get into. So some guy put it on his head in some movie and was like, he was a nutbag, and so that's why, they made it just look like it's, it makes me mad, the disinformation they do. And it's all just, heaven forbid someone actually look it up and be like, hey, I wonder if the common tinfoil does somehow shield you from some kind of radio. They'll look, someone smart in the year 3000 will finally look it up. Hey, instead of making fun of tinfoil hat people, maybe I can look at the real origins of the, the doctor or the whoever who said it for the first time. Who they try to discredit, with, Who's the Boss. They're like, ooh, making fun of it on Who's the Boss. So people are like, but, 3,000 years from now, they'll look it up and be like, wow, that's true, And then they'll be like, well, maybe people shouldn't have. Just tell you how evil people can be. Make fun of what's different. It's disgusting. It makes me sick to my stomach. Anyways, guys, that's like number 7. We're not even done. Give me a second. What up, Ventura? Z-Bell says hi there from miserable Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Z-Bell. Oh, Zebel says thumbs up, everyone. Thank you. I love you, fam. You're so sweet. Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you for those websites, Zebel. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Zebel. I appreciate that. Yeah, I can feel them with me. You're so sweet. I love you. All right, guys. So this is the kitty one, and it says, what are we creating? And it says, A, more space for interesting artwork. B, a better airport experience. C, zombie cat lairs. That's not funny, Denver International Airport. Okay, you got people with fragile psyches out here who travel every day. You trying to contribute to the problem or be part of the solution? You know, guys, it's a simple thing. Simple. Okay? Anyways. Can't hate on that little cute kitty, though. Anyways, here's another one. Cool new areas to hang out, question mark. Or Area 52, question mark. And it's literally been called that by people who allegedly, it's a long story. Oh. Very scary that they're making such light of it. You know, it's like, what are they telling us? You can't do anything about it, poor person. Hey, you, Pori, who has no connections. You can't. Yeah, look. Oh, yeah, they're high-fiving. We're high-fiving aliens. Oh, yeah. We're teaching aliens how to Dougie. I'm going to teach you how to Dougie. Teach you how to Dougie. You know the aliens, like, mentally, the aliens, like, teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. And this nerd is teaching the alien how to Dougie on our dime, guys. Are you scared of aliens, Z-Bell, Vitra? Let me know. We're going to do a poll in here. If you're scared of aliens, the poll says everyone's scared of the aliens and we're all little babies. We can't handle it. And it's like, are you scared of extraterrestrials, alien beings? Okay. If it's a resounding yes, I'm a little baby. Come save me, daddy. Okay, then, all right. Then I'll be like, okay, well, everyone's afraid of it. Let's not do it. But if we find out that there's more people like me out there who would risk it for the biscuit, I just want to know the truth, man. Okay? And you're probably wondering, well, what does it matter to you, PacLives? We're talking, you don't even understand. That's because I laugh at your ignorance, first of all. Second, I wish I was as, ignorant as you about things. But secondly, the technology we're talking about here, man? Okay, we're just time travel technology. This is anti-gravity, free energy type stuff that can you guys know, you've seen the movies. What happens when that kind of technology gets into the wrong hands? A la Elon Musk. We think he's going to do it to help the world? No, he's going to go try to make a profit like the devil would do. Ryan Garcia said it. I agree with him. Elon Musk is allegedly the Antichrist. Okay? Anyways. Sorry to hear that, Z-Bell. Z-Bell says too many political P-words. Too many political pros down here. Hashtag Monica Lewinsky's first 48. Anyways, Victor says just that alien chick on the new V series. Marina Bakaroff, scary. Damn, really, Victor? I gotta check that out. That's Larry Bird. Straight up. Larry Birds in OKC, that's a very scary word. That means they coming to take your very worth. So stash that before they get any further. Now you can't say you ain't never heard. I was the first one to tell you not to do that dirt for what it's worth. Okay. Anyways, there's another one. Area 52. What do you... If it is Area 52, whose money are they using? They using the taxpayers' money on it. And I'm getting mad. I want to know all the secrets. I want to be in, high-ranking intergalactic, you know what I'm saying? Because I represent the streets, all right? You can tell the people you roll with whatever you want. But you and I know what's really going on. Payback, I know you bitch from way back. Witness be strapped with Max. Knew I wouldn't play that. All you old rappers trying to advance. It's all over now. Take it like a man. Rest in peace, Tupac. Alright, guys. That's ha ha ha. Big fun. Hilarious fun time. Making fun of. And then this is the one you saw on the cover of the thing. What are we doing? And it's an alien guy on the phone. or a lizard person. And it says A, adding amazing new restaurants and barbers. B, building an Illuminati headquarters. See, that ain't cool. Why are they doing that? They said it like 10 times. I'm starting to believe that's what's really. Just show me what the reptilian looks like. Yeah, guys, so I was thinking about doing a video. Literally, I was watching some, who was that? Wartime Stories, great YouTuber. I subscribe to him. I think I'm subscribing. But with talking to my pops about, paranormal happenings when he was in the military, and then I got cousins who was over in Iraq and Afghanistan, and like one of them went like crazy. And one of my cousins one time asked him what happened, and he started describing some paranormal-ish happening over there in Baghdad. Drove him Larry Birds. Alright, guys, so anyways, I was watching one of those wartime story videos about paranormal military things. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's look at that, guys. Let's keep going. Let's read a story about it. And then Z Bell says, no honor amongst thieves. Oh, yeah. The thieves may eat better, but boy, oh boy, do the plugs sleep better. Yeah, it's a crazy, But let's read a story real quick, and I'm going to show you guys a video I worked really hard on, and also it's a collab with Dark Matter without Dark Matter's knowledge. So shout out to him. Let him know I love him. In a Stan type of way. You know what I'm saying? Watching all his videos. It's like, my tea's gone good, I'm wondering why. Got hair out of brick, and then I'm watching all kind of crazy videos, and it's like, Dark Matter, we should be together. You know what I'm saying? It gets on this weird tip, and it's not reciprocated, guys, because he don't even know me. He's like, who is this weirdo stealing my video? Shout out to Dark Matter 2 and 2. Let's check this story out, guys. 2 and 2. You guys remember, rest in peace to old Pat Sajak. Before he went to break, he'd go, we'll be back in 2 and 2. That meant 2 minutes and 20 seconds, I think. Pretty sure that's, okay. Myths and legends behind the Denver International Airport. From lizard people and space aliens to secret underground bunkers and a cursed horse, Denver International Airport has been a magnet for myths and legends since it opened in 1995. One of the most pervasive legends about the airport is that it was built by members of a secret society. Which secret society? ? Well, that depends on who you ask, but believers variously point to the Freemasons, one of the world's oldest secular fraternal organizations dating back to the Stone Mason Lodges of the 14th century. The Illuminati, a short-lived Enlightenment-era secret society that some insist is still active. Oh, I'm sure. Why would they say that, guys? Why would they put short-lived is not around anymore? What? That you know of? Ooh, that makes you think they're in it. Don't it? What does that mean? They're like, it was just a little passing fancy. No one even knows it. It's not even around, What? That makes me think you in them caves, You guys see that video on my second channel, PacLives 2 channel? It's a Freemason cave. We got like vestibules and pedestals and seats arrangements, all kind of weird stuff where they be sending they be doing weird rituals and worshiping weird stuff, trying to conjure stuff. Very weird, guys. Anyways, you guys stay blessed. I love you. Anyways, the Illuminati, short-lived society, or the New World Order, an alleged cabal of global elites conspiring to overthrow existing governments and rule the world. Or perhaps all the above, since the three groups are often said to be linked. You think? Okay. The most pervasive piece of evidence for the theory is a dedication capstone at the airport's south entrance dated March 19th, 1994. Sealed beneath the stone is a time capsule containing, quote, messages and memorabilia to the people of Colorado in 2094. Unquote. The granite marker depicts the square and compasses symbol of the Freemasons and the names of two grand lodges and their grand masters. See, I don't like that. Grand master. Isn't that a term they use in the Ku Klux Klan? That's like grand. Not cool, dude. Not cool. You're not grand master or nothing, bro. Okay, first off, Can you beat me up? Can you whoop my ass? No. I'll take you out in the front yard, and they're going to be calling me the granddaddy when I get done with you. You're going to look like a dirty pair of clothes laying out in the yard when I'm done with you. Allegedly. No, I'm just kidding. The granite marker depicts the square and compass of the Freemasons. While some have made much of this, airport officials say it's only evidence of the generosity of the local Masonic lodges that crafted and laid the stone. After all, that's what stonemasons do. The capstone also makes mention of a group called the New World Airport Commission. Unlike the Freemasons, this group doesn't actually exist, making its inclusion a little tougher to explain. Burn, got you. Now who's the smarty-arty? Now that just proves our case right there. Dedicating groups that don't even exist officially. Well, guess what? They exist if they're being thanked. Okay, they're genius. They're not even real. Well, obviously, if they're being thanked on the plaque, are we living in a bizarro world where people have like 98 IQs and just like, I believe it. Think. Does that make any sense? Oh, God. Okay, anyways. And as some like to point out, the name is suspiciously close to that of the so-called NWO, New World Order. But according to a 2007 Westword article, the name is like a reference to Czech composer Antonin Dvorak's New World Symphony, quote-unquote, and the New World Airport Commission was simply a temporary commission created to arrange the new airport's opening festivities. Sure, buddy. What else? You know? Who else is getting mad? I'm sorry, guys. It feels like it being, bullshitted. Oh, it makes me mad. Because people don't get pushback. These guys don't get no pushback. You think anybody's pushing back at the Denver airport? No, they're just like, oh, okay, well, let's go to lunch. I guess Billy says that, Nah, dude. Our tax dollars paying for that $27 trillion underground bunker you got there. Can I come in it? Oh, no. I'm not a rich. No. Well, thanks a lot. Who decided? Oh, it's so disgusting how people are born rich, and then some people who are just way better than any of these rich scumbags. Just great, angel people. Never have no money. They're just poor as dirt their whole life, having to scrimp and scrape. But like Jesus and many other type phrases, but the one in the Christian Bible, I believe it goes, it'll be easier for a camel to fit through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to get into heaven. So you remember that, Kanye, everyone else stealing my music, making money off of me, stealing all my ideas. Whatever, dude. I'll die poor, dude. At least I got my babies. Alright, I had a super hot wife. I had a good run, dude. Alright. Bunch of baddies. Alright. And I don't get, harassed when I go to the mall. So that's a plus. Okay. Anyways, keep going, guys. And the time capsule is supposedly filled with coins, a baseball from Coors Field. Ooh. A pair of former Denver Mayor Wellington Webb's sneakers, a nod to his famed sneaker campaign during which he campaigned door-to-door throughout the city, a few Blackhawk casino tokens, and other memorabilia. We'll have to wait quite a few years to find out for sure, although some have already tried. One popular theory is that the Braille tablet above the dedication stone is actually a keypad, and that if you touch the raised dots in the correct sequence, you'll be able to open the time capsule. Even some current Masons seem to buy into the myth. One airport employee says she's heard reports of Masons visiting the capstone and trying to swipe their Masonic membership cards near the time capsule, just in case. Wow, that is nuts. You guys ever heard Zebel and Vitra? They have those Freemason rings, too. You ever see that? Oh, man, that's scary, dude. I mean, I'm saying if they're really having meetings in smoke-filled rooms. You guys ever see that speech JFK gave a few days, maybe a week before he died? And he was talking about, we are against deals done in backdoor smoke-filled rooms. We are against secret societies, and anyways, he ended up like not even a week later, he got unalived in the middle of Dealey Plaza. So very sad, man. He believed you deserve the truth, But I think JFK's biggest, like my dad and people who are alive, they tell me, they say his biggest mistake was he used the mob, the mafia, allegedly, to get elected. Okay, these people brought out a lot of people for him, and then when he got elected into office, he hired his little brother, Robert, to be the head of whatever, the FBI or whatever task force it was, and he cracked down on all these same. This is all allegedly what I heard, but people who were alive at the time, allegedly. He so basically they felt like he turned on him because they got him elected, and then he turns around and does a crackdown on all the mobs and mob activity, which it worked. Look, there's not. In certain parts of New Jersey you can still find, and New York and stuff, but for the most part it's I don't know, it's not as prevalent as it once was, but very crazy, very crazy. Anyways, let's keep going, guys. And then Vitra says all the Satanists are chipped. It's weird, man. That seems like it could. Seems feasible. We've never. There's no one on record having that. But what I was thinking was, you guys, I don't know if Vitra was a fan or a subscriber, or Zebo was either of the homie Og Telly's. But Og Telly's talked about their building. It's basically, what was it, invisible to the naked eye, to us. But it's like a grid from all over the earth. And then once it's complete, they can push a button, and a certain percentage of the population will basically be very, very vulnerable to the manipulation and basically brainwashing. And Og Telly's talked about it in depth. I wish I was smart enough to repeat what he said. But I would think that was more likely, Vitra, because I've seen that happen. I've seen people who, it's weird though, bro. But maybe you've seen someone chipped or something, and that's your experience. But that's all I would say about that. Anyways, keep going. Underground bunkers, endless tunnels, and a visit from the lizard people. Another related legend is that there are miles of underground tunnels and layer upon layer of secret buildings and bunkers beneath the airport, which the members of the aforementioned secret societies plan to use to ride out the apocalypse, the incoming apocalypse. Some say there's a tunnel that runs all the way from Denver to the North American Aerospace Defense Command, NORAD, which is located 100 miles away near Colorado Springs. Others suggest the underground lair may be home to something supernatural, like extraterrestrials or lizard people. After Jordan Peele's 2019 horror film Us premiered, some even posited that the tunnels beneath the airport could house a community of murderous doppelgangers, ready to rise out from under the earth and take over the surface. Although the airport acknowledges that there are several subterranean levels beneath the main terminal. Whoa, they acknowledge that? Several subterranean means, so there's the level. So several means 1, 2, 3, over 2, right? 3, so there's at least 3 levels. That's a big deal that they would know. In my opinion. Including the trains that carry passengers to and from different concourses and a long defunct automated baggage system. What? Who said it's defunct? How do you know it's defunct if no one goes? Okay. They say the tunnels only extend out of the perimeter of the airport less than 2 miles. Oh, is that what they tell you, huh? And then Z-Bell says only 5 people here during the full moon. We must be ethical electric elites. Z says, I'm honored to be amongst amusing conspiracy realists. Hey, we love you, Z-Bell. Hope you're doing great, fam. Alright, so they're saying a lot of stuff, but it doesn't seem to gel with what we've heard. But maybe, okay. They also insist that you're much more likely to meet mundane office workers than billionaires in ceremonial robes, since some of the underground levels host work and office spaces. And they're adamant that any purported evidence of space aliens is just graffiti for mischievous employees. some of whom have been known to don lizard masks to prank unsuspecting coworkers and members of the media. What are you talking about? I've never heard of that one time in my life. That is the scariest thing I've ever heard. Do you know what that means? They're trying to make an excuse for people seeing lizard people down there. Oh, Billy Bob he has a mask he puts on. What are you talking about, bro? So what did Billy Meyer and Phil Schneider and what are all these people? What did they see? And oh, it's very okay. I'm sorry you're freaked out, guys. It's got a bad feeling. Anyways, let's keep going until the story's done. Oh, that is very scary that they're saying that. Wow, it sounds like a freaking what do they? The reverse of a hit piece, like when they try to make someone look like they're completely in it. Apocalyptic artwork. While many of Denver's supposed secrets are encased in granite or buried deep underground, others are right out in the open for all to see. Two pieces of art in particular have drawn plenty of interest. A pair of 28-foot wide murals by artist Leo Tanguma. One section of the, quote, Children of the World Dream of Peace, unquote, shows scenes of war and death anchored by a gas mask soldier wielding both a sword and a machine gun, while others depict happy children from around the globe dressed in colorful traditional clothing and laying down their weapons beneath a rainbow of peace. Similarly, one section of the, quote, In Peace and Harmony with Nature, unquote, shows children mourning the death of 3 women and the extinction of numerous animals as the environment burns in the background, while the other section of the mural illustrates the children of the world coming together to rehabilitate and celebrate nature. The pieces purportedly express the artist's hopeful desire for the people of the world to live in peace with one another and in harmony with nature, but others have been more focused on the anti-themes of war, death, pollution, and environmental destruction, even claiming that the artworks contain clues and messages about the apocalypse and the inevitable rise of a totalitarian world government. Another artwork that has raised eyebrows is part of Alex Sweetman's, quote, Art Chronicles, unquote, a photographic series documenting the construction of the airport. The premise sounds innocuous enough, and although many of the photo murals capture serene scenes, a bison standing in a snowy meadow, a field of vibrant yellow sunflowers reaching to the sky. One photo of a field of dead, brownie sunflowers can leave some feeling a bit unsettled. Is it another coded message about the looming apocalypse hidden in the airport's artwork, or just an ode to the changing seasons? Well, all that hitting about the starting to scare me. I'm starting to excuse me. All right, guys. So those are the statues in the airport, the Denver airport, and they're like look like demons or something. And this is grinning gargoyles protecting the baggage claim areas. So to me, it doesn't look like they're doing any protection. It looks like once you've gone through there and they've looked through your stuff, it's with you, whatever it may be, and that's probably like we've talked about before. There's a whole invisible side of things we can't see, but anyways, that's pretty scary. Grinning gargoyles compared to Taguma's giant colorful murals and Sweetman's large-scale photos. It might be easy to miss the 2 small gargoyles set atop columns in the east and west baggage claim areas. Historically, gargoyles were added to buildings to protect the people inside from evil spirits. Really? Are you serious? Does anybody know? Is that true? Okay, because I never knew why gargoyles existed, and they look hella evil and they're just scary. But for protection? Looks like you're summoning some kind of demon, Okay. I'm just saying churches don't have gargoyles. You ever notice that? That's probably relatively safe, most place, church. Somewhere religious like that. There's no gargoyles. I've never seen a church gargoyle. Have you? Am I wrong? Wait, maybe there is. That's very scary if there is. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Zebel says, just like the Vatican, the obelisk in Washington, D.C. The Buckingham Palace in the UK are all nefarious, corrupt cabals. Wow, that is very spooky. Alrighty, although gargoyles have been part of religious architecture for centuries, most famously on the Cathedral of Notre Dame, well, I guess they in Paris, for which Denver's gargoyles are named, some visitors have viewed the pair as harbingers of evil, rather than noble protectors. A cursed horse. No roundup of Denver International Airport legends would be complete without a mention of Denver's most controversial and storied piece of art. The 32-foot-tall sculpture of a blue horse rearing up its hind legs above Pena Boulevard is officially titled Mustang. Okay, so it's 32 feet tall, that blue horse thing. But most Denverites know him by his demonic-sounding nickname, Lucifer. With his red glowing eyes and a mane that looks more like Medusa's snakes than any horse's hair we've seen, Lucifer is already a frightening sight, but his history adds an extra layer of intrigue. Yeah, that is pretty creepy, man. Alright, let's go back and see that. I think we have Lucifer's picture. I wasn't looking at his tail, so... Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Alrighty, anyways, keep going, guys. Let's check this out. More about the Denver airport. Created by artist Luis Jimenez, Mustang was commissioned in the mid-90s and inspired by the bright colors and themes of famed Mexican muralists like Diego Rivera and Jose Clemente Orozco. Jimenez grew up working in his father's sign-making shop and went on to receive acclaim during his 30 years as an artist, primarily known for his large fiberglass sculptures. Unfortunately, Mustang was to be his last. After working on the piece for nearly a decade, Jimenez was killed in an accident in his New Mexico studio in June 2006, when a piece of the sculpture fell and severed an artery in his leg. The piece was eventually completed by Jimenez's children and unveiled in February 2018. I'm just saying, you guys know those alleged ritual stuff they do and they need a sacra? Why would you keep the sculpture after it cut his... Is that not weird to you guys? That's very weird. Like, that's what's sitting up there is the sculpture that... Oh my goodness. That's one of the creepiest things I've ever... Okay, between his tragic backstory and menacing visage, Lucifer has been a target for mythmakers since it was erected, with many insisting that he's cursed. Some even claim that his glowing red eyes indicate that he represents one of the steeds that will be ridden by the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, although Jimenez himself said that they were simply meant to honor the wild spirit of the West. Sure they were, buddy. You know. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Sorry. Marketing mythology. There are countless other myths and legends connected to the airport. A mining cart carved into the tile of the Great Hall and adorned with the letters AU and AG, the atomic symbols for gold and silver, is really an abbreviation for Australian antigen, a deadly chemical weapon that the Illuminati will use to secure power over mankind. Oh, is that the legend? The coordinates for the location of the airport were given to its architect by space aliens. Strange markings on the walls and buildings are codes from members of secret societies or snippets of an unknown extraterrestrial language. They're actually references to the Navajo language. Okay, so I'm not getting, following that. They're trying to say that's true, or those are legends or rumors, but allegedly, whatever they were all saying. Other organizations might try to distance themselves from such tall tales, but the marketing team at Denver International Airport has leaned into the legends. A few years ago, Denver DEN hosted a museum-style gallery exhibition called, quote, Conspiracy Theories Uncovered, unquote, celebrating some of the airport's most notables, including an alien something that was made by employees and planted during, an alien plant? Okay. Planted during construction of the Westin Denver International Airport Hotel. Most recently, Denver has capitalized on the mythical past with a series of ads. One shows Lucifer, red laser beams shooting out of his eyes with the tagline, quote, "Are we creating the world's greatest airport or preparing for the end of the world," unquote. Another one pictures one of the gargoyles in the Transportation Security Administration scanner and asks, "Streamlined security or more secrets?" Question mark. Others depict space aliens, a lizard person, mystery tunnels, even a cat in a tinfoil hat. All are hashtag Den Files, a play on the X-Files TV show name for the uninitiated, and urge viewers to learn the truth at denfiles.com. Okay, that was the website they kept trying to get us. The Truth, question mark. It's a marketing campaign for Denver's Great Hall Project, a large-scale renovation of the area under the tents of the airport's Jeppesen terminal. Or is that just what they want us to believe? Well, I believe that's just what they would want us to believe. Huh, Z and Vitra and everyone. Pretty convenient that they've already figured out what we should believe, you know? Now I saw a bunch of crazy stuff. I'll try to do a little compilation. I might have to put it on the second channel if it's too controversial. You guys know we've gotten into a lot of trouble and it's hurt the channel a lot. All I want to do is give you guys good videos and good content. So that hurts when that happens. But let me know what you think, Z, Bell, Vitra, everyone out there in Internet Earth. Now take a look at this video. I want to show you a compilation featuring Dark Matter. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. I should probably put his link somewhere. I'll put his link in the comments or somewhere later. Love that guy. And I'm going to show you a couple clips from his, mixed with clips that I made. And you let me know what you think. We'll be right back, guys. Thank you. Oh, it's about Denver Airport, the pyramid-shaped UFO, 9/11, and a couple other things I think are in it. Family Guy. We'll be right back.
The largest airport in North America by far, Denver International has been a subject of conspiratorial controversy ever since it first opened. The reason why? Well, throughout its 1.5 million miles perimeter, passengers can anticipate dystopian murals depicting scenes of war and death, a sculpture of a red-eyed horse, and a capstone plaque dedicated to the New World Airport Commission. Look further, and the rabbit hole goes even deeper. In 1996, journalist Alex Christopher claimed she'd infiltrated an underground network below the airport. Alex went on to say that these subterranean tunnels housed a variety of aliens that frequently killed and consumed children. Still in the realm of outlandishness, and yet somewhat more plausible, is the notion the airport is really a front for a secret doomsday bunker used by the so-called elite. One person who has discussed these theories, and others like them, is photographer Nick Hinton. On March 12, 2020, around 1 AM, Nick was at the airport making his way home when he recorded something particularly ominous. Nick stated the airport had been testing their PA system for emergencies all night, but that this was the only alarm that sounded odd. He posted the video to social media to ask if anyone could make out what the voice said. The opinion was split between those who heard the immediate threat remains aerial and those who heard the ending is a brand new variable. Take another listen and let me know what you hear. So was this additional evidence of strange happenings at Denver International Airport, or was it simply a malfunctioning speaker?
Alien contact cover-up. Mysterious triangle aircraft spotted hovering above Pentagon. A mysterious aircraft has been spotted by multiple witnesses hovering above the Pentagon, triggering a frenzy of conspiracy theories trying to explain the huge floating pyramid. A bizarre pyramid-shaped object has been spotted and filmed by multiple witnesses as the UFO floated above the Pentagon this week. Online viewers of videos questioned whether the sighting over the infamous military installation was evidence of a government cover-up of contact with aliens. Others suggested that the triangular object was proof of a top-secret holographic U.S. military experiment. In the eerie videos, a giant black triangle can be seen looming above the U.S. Department of Defense. The shocking footage was filmed by both Alex Dude and David Wilson on Wednesday. The two clips were later shared by YouTube conspirators Blake and Brett Cousins on their channel Third Phase of Moon. They argue that the videos were proof that an alien invasion could be imminent. The fact that there was more than one witness to the event was used as evidence by the Cousins that something is going on. Blake remarked, "A pyramid maybe the size of Giza itself is just hovering there, lighter than air. Is this some kind of invasion? There's something going on." In one of the clips, the object suddenly disappears, leaving the cameraman to yell, "Where is it? It's gone. I can't see it." Several viewers were convinced that the mysterious triangle had alien origins. One person wrote, "The darker face of the pyramid is darker than the background sky. You cannot project the shadow. This suggests it is a real object." Some conspiracy theorists claim the object could actually be a secretive military vessel developed by the United States Air Force. The Cousins refuted skeptic claims that the pyramid was simply a reflection from the car window or a civilian aircraft. Recently, there was a pyramid-shaped UFO that was filmed above the Pentagon, leaving many in awe. Some people think this is signs of an alien invasion approaching. Others think it's a hoax, while some still don't know what to think about it. And we have one of the witnesses' footage here to check out, so let's look at that and then we'll come back and talk about it.
What's that ship? This alien spaceship, I tell you. Yes, I'm really sorry, but just because I was talking. Yes, I'm really sorry, but just because I was talking.
Honey?
Should not be here. And how started the assault?
Alright guys, after watching that footage, what do you think? Do you think that's real? Many have pointed out that there's a shadow on the object, so that gives more credence to it being legit, an actual object in the sky. What do you think after checking it out and hearing about this? And does it kind of disturb you that we didn't hear more about this? I just found out about this the other day, so it seems like it would have been all over the internet. But to be honest with you, the fact that it wasn't everywhere kind of makes me think it's more legit, because when something actually paranormal or otherworldly happens in real life, you will find that the mainstream media and the powers that be would rather silence it, okay, and just squash it, make sure no one hears about it or knows about it. Many similar things have happened in the past where actual unidentified flying objects or, alien ship, for lack of a better word, were spotted or thought to be spotted, and the story was squashed. People were threatened with their lives if they talked about it. This is pretty cool, though, because there's multiple witnesses. Many people said they saw it. They have uploaded their film to YouTube, and I want to thank them for letting me use this. And I want to thank them for putting the footage out and letting other people put it in their videos. Cool, that's solid. Like I said, that to me points to all signs of this being real. I don't know if you guys remember, but back about a year ago or two, there was a big, huge clown video craze on YouTube where everybody was making videos about creepy clowns and whatnot. Well, I, not to brag or act like I'm, Mr. Awesome or anything, but I was one of the first ones out of the whole group to ever make a creepy clown video. And it kind of went semi-viral. And I just remember that I wanted to make a part 2, because the first part was all from people who had seen creepy clowns or, alleged. I don't know if I used a lot of footage or not of it. But the second one, that's all I wanted to do, the sequel. I wanted to use all the footage of people with. So I gathered up a bunch of clips. I put it out there, and there's some guy out of like the 20 or so clips, one guy copyrighted the video and said it was from his production company. So right then and there, when someone does that on YouTube, that tells you right there it's fake, it's not real. So when I saw that, I forget which one, I should have made a video about that, about which one was fake. Which one was it? It was one that's popular though. It's like, I forget, I'll find that out. But after that, I realized that a lot of these people out here do not care about finding the truth. They don't really care about what the clowns are, if they're demons or they're some kind of, alien. There was all kind of theories being out there, and we were trying to get to the bottom of it here. But I found a lot of channels, they don't care. They just wanted the shocking footage of a clown, and even if they had to go create it themselves, they would do it. So it's pretty sad, but like I said, I've dealt with many of those, and this does not feel like that at all. This feels genuine in every way. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think this pyramid-shaped UFO is actually of extraterrestrial origin? Do you think it was a hoax? Let me know and in the comments, and I'll definitely try to read them, and we'll see you next time. Much love.
Congratulations, you 5 ladies no longer have to pretend to be attracted to Harvey Weinstein.
Anyway, follow me, Brian. You rebuilt your time machine? I thought you swore off time travel because you couldn't stop yourself from altering the past. Look, Brian, I need this machine to alter the past for the better. There's not much we can do about it. Some people just aren't able to learn from books. Well, maybe he doesn't have to. What do you mean? Maybe there's a way to actually show Chris history with my time machine. Well, that's really nice of you, Stewie. And he's my brother. Oh, yeah. Well, I've been so damn busy lately. My schedule's been so packed. I felt like I needed some kind of an errand boy to do all my nitpicky, pain-in-the-ass stuff. So I cloned myself. You clone yourself? Well, are you deaf? What? So he's an exact copy of you? Well, not exact. I have to remain superior, so I bred out some of the intelligence, made him sort of a simpleton, I call him Bitch Stewie.
Wow, you look exactly like me.
Yes,
I'm not actually part of sperm donation thing. I'm your secret clone. We have been orphan blacked, and you soon will be dead.
Meg, where are you?
I'm right here, Mom.
Serious, Rufus. I'm losing him. We're going to fix this relationship. We need a baby, and we need it now. It's going to take a little bit of his DNA. Soon we'll be proud parents. Oh my God! She's an android! Miley Cyrus is an android! Of course, she's a product of Disney Imagineering. They built a perfect robot teen idol. Yes, assuring that she could never fail. Some people say we're just a computer simulation run by a higher species. Is that true? It is. Oh my God! Specimen Z is in Carter's body? What is it? Specimen Z is a cure for cancer. Carter didn't die, he cured himself.
Congratulations, you 5 ladies no longer have to pretend to be attracted to Harvey Weinstein.
Whilst most have heard of the mainstream 9/11 conspiracies, one controversial theory proposes that United 93 was actually empty when it crashed. Supposedly, the passengers were removed from the plane and subsequently murdered. To prove this, theorists point to the voicemail from C.C. Lyles, a flight attendant on United 93.
Hi, baby. Baby, you have to listen to me carefully. I'm on a plane that's been hijacked. I'm on the plane. I'm calling from the plane. I want to tell you I love you. Please tell my children that.
We too can notice the absence of the typical background noise heard inside a plane.
I don't know what to say. There's 3 guys. They've hijacked the plane. I'm trying to be calm.
Mysteriously, before CC hangs up, she whispers the words, "It's a frame."
I hope to be able to see your face again, baby. I love you. Bye. End of message.
Even by playing the segment several times, it remains difficult to hear anything different from the words, "It's a frame."
Whilst there are plenty of UFO sightings, this one has the added benefit of a mysterious leaked video. Years before its release, in December 2009, these 2 videos were uploaded to YouTube. Shot in Moscow, they appear to show the same pyramid-shaped UFO. After the release of this footage, sightings of the pyramid went quiet. Then in 2018, this UFO was caught above the Pentagon. Mysteriously, around the same time, this leaked video found its way online. Allegedly taken at a UN closed meeting in New York, a woman reveals the Pentagon pyramid was extraterrestrial in nature. Interestingly, she is now identified as Alaya Prokofyeva, the real founder of the private space company, Galactica.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out tonight. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to everyone. Hey, what up, Kimmy B? How you doing, beautiful? Everyone who likes, shares, all the subscribers, everyone who donates. You're the reason this channel can go on. So if I don't say it enough, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you enough. I can't need you any more than I already do. But you already know that. And so the most recent donators to the channel, give a shout out to Nikki West, Tavia Medlin, Anonymous Friend, so many great people out there. The patrons, Lee, Jordy's Graveyard, what's that one? I forget his name. His name on TikTok is Kurt Sadboy, but that's the homie. Anyways, guys, I love you all so much. Let me try to read some comments before we go. And then Z Bell says, these religious, military, and financial cabals all conceal extremely forbidden knowledge. Well, I definitely wouldn't put that past them at all. And it's, it's sad. And, sometimes it's for the best that certain things aren't, available to everyone. But, who was that? Famous meathead Joe Rogan said one time, you can hurt someone with a hammer. Does that mean that we should outlaw all hammers? No, we shouldn't, so. But on that same token, there are nuts who get hammers, and, okay. And then Vitra says, allegedly, the Satanists had planned the end of the world on the winter solstice last year. They went to drill into the earth and set off a nuclear bomb wrapped in lithium-6. It would crack the earth. They feared for their lives and the lives of their families. So I guess we are still here. And then Vitra says, a wolf moon, no less. Yeah, is it a full moon? That's crazy, guys. Much love to you guys. Proof that I'm not a werewolf, guys. It's a full moon and I'm still here live streaming. I haven't turned into a 10-foot wall, Wouldn't that be messed up on that Teen Wolf tip? If you, there was, werewolves was real, and we, so that we knew of. I mean, as far as I know, they are. Go talk to people in Transylvania, and they'll be available, so available. But as far as I'm concerned, but wouldn't it be crazy if you got you turned 8 foot tall, and you turn into your werewolf form, but then your human form, you're barely 6 foot. That doesn't seem fair, Vitra, Kimmy B, Z Bell. That's not fair. Okay. Anyways, Kimmy B says, make sure to like the video. Oh, thank you, Kimmy B. You're a sweetheart. Kimmy B says, why? Because he brings the fun and nursing facts for research. Oh, thank you, Kimmy B. Yeah, I'm trying to bring the folks something to, to think over, and hopefully you guys can give me a good comment what you think, and we can have a good discussion, and maybe some people will listen, and I guess they are listening, but a lot of people, they have hate in their heart, and I'm not saying I'm better than anyone or I don't, because probably I do, but I just know that you're not supposed to, you're supposed to forgive, but it's only human to be, to not be perfect. I wish we all were perfect, but allegedly when God's finished with you, that's your last day alive, when He's made you as good as you're going to possibly be. You're going to be the perfect version of you. It's just allegedly, who knows. You're like a wall every day that's built and brick, and then one day that wall gets built, and everything's going good that day. You're getting along with everybody. You think you got this whole life thing figured out, and the next thing you know, it's over, because that was the gift. That was, that's just my opinion. But thank you so much, Kimmy B, Vitra, Z Bell. Who else was in here? You guys please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And like I said, thank you to all the supporters. I love you so much. Can't do it without you. Thank you so much to everyone who's checked out those shorts. I really appreciate it. I'm going to keep bringing them to you. I hope you don't mind. Every week or two I might throw in a comedy short, if that's okay with you guys. But the shorts are just those are just when you find videos and you're sharing. So I hope anybody doesn't have no salty feelings about that, because that's just everyone sharing videos. If it was like the original uploader, then you definitely give them credit. But everyone in the internet age knows. You know, when a guy shares a video, and the video is important, right? When a guy shares a video, so if you go and take that video, you try to change it, add something to it, take away something, whatever you can do to change it a little bit or a lot. But you go, repost that bad boy. You want, you want engagement and stuff. So, but those are all just, like I said. Anyways, if anybody has a problem with them, let me know. I love you guys so much. Some of them are scary. That newest one I uploaded is something weird in the sink, and there's people comment like, "Man, clean your filthy sink. That's the grossest." And it's just funny because it had a trademark song. It had the X-Files theme going in the background. That video when I first found it, and it was like doo doo doo. So you guys know that'll get copywritten in 2 seconds on YouTube. So that's why I just reacted to it. It said do voiceover, so I just reacted to it. But I just want to assure you guys that's not my sink. That is me. That's my voice reacting to it. But that's not my sink. I can video my sink if you guys don't believe me. I love you guys. We'll see you later. And thank you so much for being here. Hit that like. Come back and say hi. And we'll do it again in 2 and 2. I love you. I'll see you.